Hey guys, so right now I have my formal in about like 10 minutes I have to leave, but I wanted to film this video and get it up for you guys because priorities and because I missed last Wednesday and I felt bad. So I'm throwing another video at you guys. Okay, so I'm actually gonna put this at the beginning of the video, but I filmed it at the end of the video, so hi. But basically right now Teamy is having their Easter sale, so if you use code NikkiC25 you get 25% off. If you don't know what Teamy is, what are you doing? I'm gonna leave them linked down below. It's a skinny tea that I drink literally every single day and it keeps me from not being bloated. I'm literally going to formal right now. Last night I drank 2 cups of this skinny tea, but besides the skinny tea, they have so many other awesome products. I use their face serums, their face scrubs, their green tea face scrub is really good, and they also just got new pitchers, so you can literally fill this whole thing up with tea and drink it whenever you want. So definitely go check them out. Like I said, I'll leave everything linked down below, and it's NikkiC25 for 25% off. And if I have any other codes for this Easter sale, I'll leave them down below as well. But definitely go check them out because I love them so much and use them so much, and I just want to share that with you guys. Okay, now here's the video. I saw how crazy a lot of you guys went over my Catholic school story time. So, as I said in that video, I have a lot more stories from that time, and I'm gonna share them with you now. This one is a little different. My parents are probably gonna kill me when they see that I actually filmed the story time, but this was years and years and years and years ago, so it doesn't matter anymore, and yeah, I'm really excited to film this one. And thank you guys so much for all the love and support on the last video. It's gonna hit 1 million views soon, which is absolutely crazy. So thank you so much. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave it linked down below. And now let's get into this story time. Basically, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, through elementary school up until 7th grade, I went to a Catholic school. I'm not going to name that Catholic school again just because I don't want any backlash on them. I would not necessarily break the rules, but the rules were very interesting to say the least. Like I said, definitely pause this video, go check out that video if you haven't, and then come back to this one and it'll make a lot more sense. So there was this one teacher that really just always had it out for me, and I don't know why, I don't know what I did, but she always had it out for me, and we had to have an identical composition book. Every single student had to have just a white and black composition book like this. And one day, I guess I got bored. I don't really remember exactly. Like I said, this is a really long time ago. I took like clear glue and I put it all over the cover of the composition book. So I put clear glue all over the composition book, and it gave it like this 3D design on the cover. But like I said, it's clear. So it wasn't a color or anything. It was clear, but it made it look cool, I guess. I don't know. I was literally in like 6th grade or 5th grade. One of the two. I go into this teacher that had it out for me's class. We'll call her Miss Adams. I don't know. So I go into Miss Adams' classroom and I open up the book, and she shut the book and basically was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "I put glue on the cover, like, I don't know, like, what's the big deal?" And she literally looked at me and said, "You need to rewrite every single note in this composition book and bring it back." I'm pretty sure she said by tomorrow, with a new composition book. So she was having me rewrite all of my notes in that composition book in a new composition book solely because there was glue on the cover. So at first I was like, I'm just gonna rip the cover off and not have it be coverless, you know? So I ripped the cover off. I'm pretty sure I went in the next day and she was like, "You need to rewrite it in a new composition book. Not the cover ripped off, not the same book with a new cover. You need to rewrite the whole thing and turn it into me." And I remember being so mind blown. And I went home that night and told my parents what had happened, and they were just baffled by the fact that I was getting in trouble because I put clear glue on a notebook. So to what I remember, I was busy that night or something. For some reason, my mom asked my dad to do it. This is where it goes downhill really, really fast. My dad stays up super, super late rewriting this composition book for me with all of these notes in it. I can't even tell you how many pages of notes there probably were in this composition book. but it was a lot. My dad stayed up rewriting this composition book and gave it to me the next day. And I'm like, perfect, all right, cool. I'm gonna go to class, give it to Miss Adams, and everything's fine. That's exactly what I do. I go into class the next day, give it to her, almost like, here, I did it. Well, technically, I didn't do it, my dad did it. But that was kind of the mood that I was in because I did it when she probably thought I wasn't going to. I go about my day. I'm pretty sure I'm at recess, lunch, whatever. Remember, I'm in literally 6th grade. And my mom gets a call from my dad. And my dad is like, I have a confession. I did something wrong. And my mom's like, Kevin, what did you do? Like, what in the world did you do that you had to call me in the middle of your day that you did something wrong? Basically, what my dad did was that he was so fed up with this teacher and the fact that she was making me rewrite a composition notebook that in the middle of the composition book, in the random page, the whole page, he wrote something along the lines of Miss Adams, obviously her real name though, Miss Adams is a big, fat, smelly pig, or something like that. I can't believe I'm telling this story on the internet. So that's what my dad did. I turned that book into the teacher that was going to then read that book. So my mom is freaking out. She's like, Kevin, why would you do that? Like, why in the world? Like, lipstick and my Valentino. Like, you understand Nicole's gonna get in so much trouble if the teacher reads this. So my dad was like, I know, I'm freaking out, I didn't mean it, whatever. Luckily, my mom basically kind of worked and volunteered at the school. So she ran over to the front desk and was like, I left something really important in Nicole's backpack and I really have to go to her classroom right now and get it out of her backpack. And I think it was when I was in lunch or PE or something like that, which is why my mom knew it was a good time to sneak into the teacher's room and get the composition book. They took my mom up to the room. They either took her or she went. Like I said, she knew everyone in there since she volunteered and worked there. So it wasn't like weird for her to go to the room by herself and go into the classroom by herself because she was a very trusted person in that school. So my mom goes into this teacher's room, goes on her desk, picks up the notebook, is going through the notebook, finds the page, rips the page out, puts the notebook back, and leaves the room. Keep in mind, I still don't know that this happened. Like, I'm going about my day, like, completely normal. At recess, when my mom is breaking into my teacher, well, technically not breaking in, but breaking into my teacher's room, stealing my composition notebook, and ripping out that page. I go home that day, still totally fine. I really, to this day, don't know if Miss Adams ever legitimately read through that composition book. Like, I don't know if she ever legitimately read every page. I really doubt it, but thank God that page got ripped out because I would have been probably expelled. I mean, honestly, when you think about it, even if I tried to be like, it was my dad, or if my dad was like, I did it, I think they still would have expelled me. And I'm pretty sure they told me after I got home that day, my mom was like, my mom was like, you need to hear what your father did today. And I was just in shock. Like, why would you do that? But yeah, that is the story time of how basically my dad almost got me expelled. I really never thought that I was gonna tell this story on the internet, and I know my parents are probably gonna freak when they realize I did post this story on the internet, but like I said, at this point, it's like 15, 14, 13 years ago. I don't really know math like that, but it's a really, really, really long time ago, and it doesn't matter anymore, so why not publicize it for all of you guys? But like I said at the beginning of this video, it is formal right now, so I am getting ready to go to formal. I'm super excited. If you want to see pictures and maybe who my date was, make sure to go check out my Instagram at Nikki Cortland and follow me on there, and I'll go through and see who followed me. Summer is literally 2 weeks away. I have my final class tomorrow, and then it's all summer vlogs, and I am so incredibly excited. I have so many things planned that you guys don't even know about yet, which is crazy, and just all I can say is stay tuned, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss anything. Comment down below if your parents would do something as crazy as this, and make sure you give the video a big thumbs up if you like it. And I'm trying to think if I should like tease anything that's coming soon. In 2 weeks, I'm going on a really fun girls trip across the country, so stay tuned for that. And then right after that, I have back-to-back festival vlogs. So just stay tuned, guys. Get excited. I'm so incredibly excited. And now I am going to rush to get ready for formal. Bean, do you want to say hi? But like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week or soon. I'm pretty sure this is up on a Saturday, but don't quote me on that. But I will see you guys soon with a brand new video. Bye.